Did you know that Gabby Concepcion never dreamt of becoming an actor? But now, he has been in the industry for more than 4 decades. Let's get to know more about him in this episode. Hi Gabby! Welcome to Stronger Together, the GMA Pinoy TV podcast.
Hello to everybody out there. I'm sure you guys are having a great day. Stay healthy, stay safe, and keep smiling.
Ano ang napansin mong kaibahan sa showbiz noon at ngayon?
Mas uso ngayon ng teleserye kesa noon. And you have unlimited channels ngayon because we have YouTube and even GMA has a lot of channels. Pwede rin ng mga bagong artista ngayon dahil ang exposure nila nasa kamay na nila. Because pwede kang gumawa ng sarili mong vlog na pwede mong i-upload. You can share vlogs with other vloggers. Merong mga platforms ngayon, yung social media na katulad ng TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, and all that. Swerte ng kabataan yung masabi ko, they will get the exposure that they want basta't matyaga ka lang. The difference is not too different. Still the same. The passion to be in the industry, yung whether artista ka noon or artista ka ngayon, actually it's the same. You pick it up from your peers, you pick it up from family, you pick it up from friends, you pick it up from different generations. Ang difference is technology lang. But yung acting mo, manggagaling sa puso. That's all the same.
I think iba rin yung discipline ng mga artista noon.
Well, discipline is really individual. No? I think we have to make sure that we have that. Kung gusto mo talagang tumuloy sa industry or in any career choice, really. Discipline is innate. You have to make it come from here. Otherwise, wala ka talagang mapupuntahan. I mean, that's one of the core formulas, if you can call it a formula, is to have discipline within yourself. Tama ka dyan. I agree with you.
Paano ka nag-start sa industry?
It was really all an accident because nasa eskwelahan ako and Regal Films wanted to do a movie and the title was Campus Queens. So syempre, kailangan nila ng mga babae, kailangan nila ng mga lalaki kasi kung may queen, may king, di ba? Punta ako sa audition and guess what? Nung nag-audition ako, ang kaharap ko was no other than Miss Sandy Andulong. So siya yung kasama ko. And I cannot forget that because nung nakita ko si Sandy, just like many actors, I forgot my lines.
Naghani ka ba sa beauty ni Sandy?
Ganun talaga eh. Wala naman akong kilalang, si Fernando po, kilala ko. And dun sa LBN nakita ko, nandun sila William Martinez, sila Mark Hill, and Ami Austria. Ayan, na-neighbor ko ngayon dun sa Batangas. And sila, I cannot forget that because sila yung mga nandun. And doon ko na rin, of course, nakilala si Mother Lily Monteverde ng Regal. And she was the person who really launched my career. It was her production. And Regal Films still exists until this day.
Anong pinakaunang project mo?
Very, very first project, 14. The original 14 was played by Dina Boniface, siya yung 14. 14 years old kasi lang siya noon. Supposed to be, sa pelikula. And then Alfie Anido, na true-to-life boyfriend niya. And then ako, tatlo kami doon. Doon ako unang nakilala. Because it was an odd role. Siya yung parang bida kontra bida doon.
Have you done any acting before that?
No, show business was not my number one choice. In fact, sa bucket list ko, kung bibigyan mo ako ng 10, i-shrink down natin ng, gawin natin 3, gawin natin 5, gawin natin 10, gawin natin 15, 20, 100. Showbiz was not in my bucket list at all. At that time, I remember my father saying na, kung meron kang gagawin, galingan mo. Andiyan ka na lang din, galingan mo na, whether it was school or whatever. No?
Destiny na mapunta ka sa ganitong larangan.
Well, yun nga sabi ng father ko. There are certain things that you don't like, but it's what's given to you kasi kaya mo yan. Or at least kakayanin mo yan. Yan. So, everything is a challenge to me. I've never experienced it. It was never my desire. But because meron namang magandang kalalabasan yun.
Naalala mo pa ba ang nabili mo sa unang sweldo mo?
Wala kasi akong sapatos noon na masuot for school. I used to play soccer, yun ang favorite sport ko. So yung unang sapatos na binili ko talaga, shoes. So yun ang aking unang binili. Rubber shoes. Yan. At saka leather shoes para sa school.
Natapos mo ba yun, Gab?
Yeah. Tapos ko yung school, yung grandmother ko kasi ayaw kong papasukin sa showbiz kung hindi ko tatapusin. Dapat yan simultaneous.
What was your course in college?
Dito, nag-Merinol ako. Nagpunta ako sa Amerika and I studied in Lincoln University sa California. And I graduated in California. Management Information Systems.
Sino ang pinakamatindi mong kakompetensya noon? Ang mga sikat noon, di ba? Ikaw, Alfred Anido, Albert Martinez, Aga.
Yeah. Actually, konti lang noon. Talagang konti lang sa pelikula. Nung pumasok nga ako, ang mga sikat naalala ko sila Lloyd San Martino. Ayan. Of course, sikat na si Oyet noon. Yan ang mga idol natin. Yan. Sila Al Tantay, si Jimmy Melendez, father ni Aiko Melendez. Si Mark Hill, father ni Gabby Eigenman. Sila yung mga nakakasama ko noon. Of course, nakasama ko sila Rudy, sila Bong, sila Philip. Yan.
So paano yung samahan nyo noon, Gab? As in, magpa-friends ba kayo o talagang magkakakompetensya kayo ng mga panahon na yun?
Wala kaming ganun eh. Kasi nagkikita rin kami. We do movies together. We were all friends.
Matitindi rin yung labanan ng love teams nyo noon eh.
Walang mga conflict noong araw kasi maliit lang ang industriya.
Do you still get to stay in touch with some of them?
Yes, in fact, Sandy Antulong is my neighbor in Lubo, Batangas with Christopher. Tataon lang din na nasabi sa akin, bumibili ako doon na, dito nakatira sila. Saan? Gigita kami. Buti nga, nagkikita kami rito madalas sa First Lady. Pero maliit ang industriya, magkikita-kita rin kami eventually.
Parang dati mas maraming mga screaming fans. As in talagang yung mga hardcore fans.
The only difference is that hindi mo sila nakikita because they're in their homes. Nanunood dito sa maliit na cellphone. Naririnig ko sa background pag nag-zoom tayo at meron tayong mga fan phone, naririnig ko sila nagsisigawan, bis kinaka-mute sila. Nandun. So it's the same. Kaya lang, pelikula, andun sa theater lahat, sabay-sabay sila. Pag naging yung isa, parang domino effect yun eh. Lahat sila. So sabay. So it's the same. Feeling naman ng tao is the same.
But syempre iba ang energy kapag nandiyan sila, di ba? Kapag live nakikita.
At saka since pandemic ngayon, you don't get to see people. Wala tayo sa crowd na may show tayo na nahahawakan mo sila. Yun ang gustong-gusto ko eh. Pag hinawakan mo sila ngayon, tapos dadalhin mo sila sa stage, yun ang gusto ko yun. Because doon may interaction talaga.
Oo, ginalamog-lamog ka na at niyayakap ka ng mga fans.
Oo. Tsaka yun ang gusto ko, yung pinipisil-pisil ako ng ganyan. So yan. Because I can feel the love.
Ano yung pinaka-memorable projects mo na nagawa?
Una ka naging akin because sinut yun sa aking beach house. Mahilig ako sa nature, especially the beach. Hindi ko makakalimutan yun. Pero in terms of quality, syempre nandiyo dyan yung Bilibid Boys na napakatagal na. Recent ones, yung with Christine Reyes, When the Love is Gone. I'll be there. Ganda rin yun.
Bihira kayo mag-TV dati, no? Mas madalas pelikula yung labanan. Ngayon naman, baliktad na. How do you feel about it?
You know, it's evolution. You know, it's inevitable. It will happen. So you have go with the flow. You don't have to conform all the time. Pero it's nice to evolve. Especially mga artistang gusto nilang ipagpatuloy yung career nila, have the passion to be in the industry because they love the industry. I think you need to change or recreate yourself every 5 years. And the reason why I say that is because the new generation comes in my opinion, every 5 years. In some cases, every 10 years. Okay, I'll give you an example. Susan Roses, you're talking maybe the 60s, right? Amalia Fuentes. 70s, you're talking about Nora Honor, Christopher De Leon, si Pipo, Ate Guy, which continued in the 80s, which was good. But in the 80s, nandiyan na sila William, sila Aga, sila Richard, and kami na rin. That was it. And then in the 90s, you have, stars from the different channels. And sa 2000, ito na naman, you have the new generation. Alam nyo naman kung sino-sino yung mga yan. That's probably yung mga audience natin nakikita nila. So 2010 na naman pagpasok, there's a new 2020, may mga bago din ngayon at alam nyo na kung sino yung mga yan. So ako, ang span yan is every 10 years, but every 5 years, you start recreating yourself already. And thank God for social media. I think The more that you expose of who you are, mas nagiging tao ka, and our viewers like that. That's my opinion.
Totoo.
The more that you're not seen, the more you become forgotten.
At saka yung hindi ka perfect all the time.
Ayaw lang nilang makita all glamour. It's really not all about beauty, but it's entertainment. No? You don't have to be beautiful all of them, but your content needs to be entertaining.
Nakapag-adapt ka na ba sa technology? Nagpo-post ka na rin ng videos?
I'm learning, and that's the good thing about me or for anybody. The day that you stop is when you lose. So the day you start is when you actually already won. That's how I feel about it.
Sinubaybayan at nag-click ang tandem nyo ni Sanya. Ngayon naman, ang sequel na First Lady. So how do you feel about all of these?
No man is an island. I have nothing to complain about really and everything to be thankful for. It's just a blessing. I can never forget the people who I meet, and I will never forget them on my way down. I would still see them. So be humble. Always be nice to people. Try not to hurt people's feelings. And that's what I'm trying to do. Try to do my best to my ability so that I can have a hopefully staying power. So I don't know how long I've been in the industry, pero nagpapakilala pa rin ako hanggang ngayon.
Before we continue our conversation with Gabby, let's have a quick break.
Subscribe to GMA Pinoy TV and fall in love with our new shows this February. Catch the world premiere of First Lady and Widow's Web, plus movies on GMA Pinoy TV blockbuster, Almost a Love Story, Elise, Ang Kwento Nating Dalawa, and LSS. You can also enjoy award-winning news programs, documentaries, lifestyle shows, and many more on GMA Live TV and GMA News TV. GMA channels are available in the U.S. through various pay TV providers. To know more, visit gmapinoytv.com/subscribe or follow us at GMA Pinoy TV on social media.
Welcome back. Now we're going to talk about Gabby's life in the United States.
I read an article when you said yung career mo natapos nung umalis ka ng Pilipinas in the mid-90s to live in the US. Bonus na lang itong ginagawa mo ngayon. Tapos nung pumunta ka sa Amerika, paano naging adjustment mo doon?
3 things that I wanted to do in life talaga. Number 1, to become a dentist. Number 2, to become a pilot. Number 3, to become a real estate agent in America.
Mm-hmm.
Hindi ka namang ways dito. So, nagawa ko yung pangatlo ko. But show business talaga was the farthest thing in my mind. So, nung nagpunta naman ako doon, sabi ko, ako naman, I'm open to anything. Miski yung showbiz, papasukin ka, miski hindi ko alam yan. Open your mind, just say yes. Kahit hindi mo kaya yan, just say yes. Bakit? Matututunan mo din yan. And dun mo lang malalaman kung talagang gusto mo. And that's what happened to me in America. Mm-hmm. Ginawa ko yun. It's something that I wanted, but I had no experience. So I tried to look for that. And I had the passion for it. So if it comes from here, you can do it.
I'm sure yung maraming Pinoy, kilalang kilala ka pa rin.
So yun ang advantage ko. Because nung nag-umpisa ako, I didn't really start from scratch. Yung mga Pilipinos na nando doon, syempre nakatulong sila. Of course, hindi naman ako haharap sa kanila ng walang laman to. No? Siyempre, bibigyan ko din sila ng value for what I'm doing for them. Yeah.
May mga na-experience ka bang discrimination noon?
Hindi ko masasabing wala or walang ganyan. Anything naman, merong ganun. Merong discrimination in many forms. No? So you just have to be ready. You just have to be strong. Dapat iba ang pananaw mo din. Meron kang panangga. Meron kang galing. Yung galing na yun ang that will get you through.
How did you cope during lockdown?
Sa farm beach lang ako. Dami kong tinatanim doon, hindi naman lahat nabubuhay kasi yung lupa, ganun pala yun. May mga lupang pwede sa ibang halaman, hindi pwede sa iba.
Naging therapy rin ba sa'yo yun?
Yes. Tanim ka, tapos hintayin mo na lang. Diligan mo sa umaga, tapos sa gabi, umahapon, mga 5 o'clock.
Iba rin yung satisfaction mo, no? Na kapag may pinaplant ka, nag-grow siya into something beautiful.
Yes, may satisfaction yun. Sa seedling lang or sa punla, tawag nila. Pag nakita mo yun, lumaki dahil tama yung lagay mo ng tubig, hindi mo na-drown, hindi mo linulunod. Yung eksakto lang, makita mo lumalaki. Feeling mo may green thumb ka na, di ba?
You were into, yung beach, into the water, ngayon naman, farm. Nag-shift ba yung preference mo or sabay mo silang love?
Ang love ko kasi yung dagat. Kaya ako primarily gusto ng beachfront kasi yung father ko na naman, another big influence sa akin. Dinadala kami sa beach. Ang bata, anong gusto gawin? Maglalaro lang sa buhangin, di ba? Sa tampisaw. Pero tuwing pupunta ako sa beach or dun sa aking lugar ngayon, nakikita ko dun yung father ko. Ang sarap ng feeling, skin, wala na siya. Yun ang nakikita ko dun sa beach, my father. So, yung nangyari sa farm sa likod ng beach, nagkataon lang din na may lupa doon. So, I enjoy both worlds. Doon na ako magre-retire.
What makes Gabby Concepcion happy? Let's find out the answer after this break.
Ang mga Kapuso shows mapapanood at mapapakinggan din abroad via GMA Pinoy TV, GMA Live TV, at GMA News TV channels. Para mag-subscribe, visit www.gmapinoytv.com. Follow us at GMA Pinoy TV on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, Viber, and TikTok for the latest updates on Kapuso programs, artists, events, promos, and more. Salamat, Kapuso!
The past 2 years have been the time we spent making, baking, planting, renovating, laughing, adding, and trying. But no matter what life throws at us, there will always be something to lift our spirits and give us sparks of hope. We invite you to tell us your stories with shots and snippets of the things that helped you survive this pandemic. Send your snapshots and stories to PinoyInbox@gmanetwork.com and we'll feature them on our newest inspirational segment, Pockets of Hope, on GMA Pinoy TV.
Welcome back. We're still with Gabby Concepcion.
What makes you happy?
When you're alone, you know you're powerful because kaya mo. So I can be happy just being myself. Like my grandfather would always say, I'd rather be miserable alone than miserable with somebody. I mean, not in a bad way, but ikaw lang naman na nakakahanap ng happiness mo eh. You can find somebody to be with you but you're not happy. So,
May hugot? Pero...
Hindi, pero...
joke lang. Hindi, totoo, di ba? Because...
Kids are important,
And just because you're alone doesn't mean that you're unhappy.
Yeah. No. It doesn't mean that you're unhappy. A lot of people are alone, but they're very, very happy. My family makes me happy. So a lot of things make me happy.
Anong sikreto ni Gabby for, staying young and looking young and feeling young?
Yan. I don't feel a day older than when I turned 20 last year. Honestly. Oh.
Yun tayo eh. Iba ang confidence level eh. Ang taas. Hindi, joke lang.
Ikaw lang naman na nakakaramdam mo. You control your destiny. Why be sad if you can be happy? Yan ang mga choices eh. Di ba?
Ito na lang. In closing, Gabby, what is your secret to a lasting career in showbiz?
I don't know. I just want to be nice to everybody. If I offend anybody, I apologize for misunderstanding. Do what is expected of you. Yes, your dedication, what you love. Pasensya mo ba, maiksi, mahaba? If you think maiksi is bad, then do something about it. And maraming ganun. Yung nainip ako sa set, ba't ako tinawag ng maaga? And kanina pa ako dito, hindi pa ako nakukunan. Well, aren't we lucky because meron tayong ginagawa? Make it easy for everybody. Remember, people in production don't just sit there and get chosen to get that role. They work for it also. Everybody has a transition period. Sikat ka ngayon, then make hay while the sun shines. Because there will come a time that's not going to last forever. There will come a time that it'll slow down. That's my advice for the young generation and the new artists. You start your career, you start hot when you're young because your energy is there. You have to consume that. Every minute of that, you have to use that up. Be confident. You will find your niche eventually. Don't lose hope. I don't know. I don't know what the formula really is. I just know what I know. Cannot teach you, the formula for longevity. But if you take care of yourself, I guess it starts from there.
Maraming salamat, Gabby Concepcion, and congratulations on the success of First Lady.
Thank you very much, Tony, and to everybody out there. Thank you very much for your support, and continue watching shows from GMA Take care because we care.
Stronger Together, the GMA Pinoy TV podcast, is an original production of GMA International. This episode is produced by Gerald Vista and edited by Anton Taguiton.